Howdy, folks. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Hataboosh. Hey, Lori. My goodness. Hudson, what are you doing, dude? Oh my goodness, you are being so much. My cat is being very needy. Thanks for the likes, folks. Appreciate it. Thanks for the shares. Here's a cat to make you feel nice. Hello, April. Your childhood cat looked exactly the same. Best cat ever. I couldn't agree with you more. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Gia. Thanks for the likes and the shares, folks. Appreciate it. It's just helpful for me to get out there, especially now that Tickety Talks is here for a little bit longer. Hudson, I love you, but you're driving me crazy. Yeah, you're driving me absolutely nuts. Oh, baby. Hello, Lori. Oh, my cat is driving me nuts. He's just so needy because there's some changes because I'm looking after my brother's dog. And so I'm doing that. And so he's the most comfortable with the dog. So he's kind of chilling. He gets to be in the house. And the other cats had to go to another room another area of the house because they hate the dog. Hey, Lori, nice to see you. That is the background noise. Yeah, the background noise you hear is a dog chewing on a bone. So if you're wondering what that very lovely sound is, that's a dog chewing on a bone. My cat is adorable. Thank you. She is a blue heeler dog. Thanks for the likes and the shares, folks. Helps to get it out to more people. Really appreciate it. Coffee with Spirit Mod. Love your work, Michael. Ethical, kind, zero ego. Thanks, Coffee. That's so sweet. You know, the reason why I think that I don't have much of an ego is largely because when it comes to work, I mean, other things I'm sure I do, but when it comes to work, I realize, first of all, mediumship is inconsistent. So sometimes I'm going to have really good days and sometimes I'm not. It just is. That definitely helps to keep you humble. But the second thing is that if it wasn't for the spirit world, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. So it's not actually me doing it. It's them doing it. I'm just getting out of the way. So what's there to feel egotistical about? Literally nothing. I just hope it works every time. I'm always like, please work. Please, I hope it works today. Blue healers are the best. Yeah, she's really sweet. She's a little bit whiny for my taste, but she's very sweet. Actually, I shouldn't say that. That's not really fair. It's not that she's whining. It's that I'm used to having no sounds other than cats. And so the fact that there's a dog letting me know it has to go outside by going, that makes me feel like it's a lot of sound. So, you know, I just had to learn, oh, that just means you have to go to the bathroom. Got it. I have a golden. He befriends everyone, even the robbers, I'm afraid. That's hilarious. Everybody, if you want to rob someone's house, April and George's house, that's where you want to go. Hey, Angie. Hi, Roxanne. I have a blue healer too. Mine is also whiny. Okay, so maybe it is blue healers. Exactly why I don't want a dog. I'll keep the peace with my cats, for real. For real. I definitely could do without. But, I also just don't like barking. I have a friend, his dog I was taking care of her recently, and his dog is the greatest dog ever. She doesn't bark almost ever. I think he's heard her bark less than 5 times in his life. And she is also so well trained because he is a professional trainer and trained her to be perfect. And she's perfect. So the only thing is that, she can, I feel like she's used to being out in the mountains and all these things. And so I feel like it's my obligation to make sure she has a good time every day. Sorry I came on so late today. I worked out late, and then having the dog, I had to walk the dog and do a bunch of things and shower and all that good stuff. So your healer is hey Caitlin, your healer is whiny. That's why, because it's spoiled. That's cute. Again, sorry about the sound. That is a dog chewing on a bone. So hopefully that doesn't bug you. How long do I have her? Until Wednesday. You're welcome, George. I think if I was a dog, I'd probably be a golden retriever, to be honest. I think so. And he's counting the days. Yeah, kinda. Again, there's nothing wrong with her. She's wonderful. She's a sweet dog. She's very sweet. It's just, maybe I'm just getting to that age where I'm like, there's a rhythm here. There's a symbiotic ecosystem, a homeostasis that I don't want to disrupt. And because it was so stressful for my cats, that's what makes it difficult. I don't want that, so. They shed way too much and very needy. Oh, I love cats more. I know I love cats more too. Hey, Jess. Hey, Kelly. Are you done chewing your bone? You're going to go do something else now? She's done chewing her bone, so no more sound. And then Hudson's just chilling in my lap. So it's like everybody's finally figuring out what they need to be doing right now, which is not annoy me. I would love tequila and tacos. That sounds amazing. Although I do have to say I am vegan, so they're going to have to be mushroom or potato tacos or something like that. But I'm not sober. Hey, Sunflower. I try to be a dog person. I can't, though. My cats get jealous. Yeah, this cat gets jealous. The one in my lap, he is so possessive. He'll beat up the other cats to get them to go away. He's like, "Get off my father. This is my father. Get away." 4 dogs and 2 cats. They figured out. I believe that. Mama Reckon. Hey, Destiny. I was so confused when you said dog in practice earlier. I know. Because there's a dog. She's very cute, though. So there's that. Yep, no dog. This is just temporary. Our Siamese is possessive, too. Amazing. I love that. I learned to make mushroom tacos for you if you're ever down in EP, Texas. You're welcome anytime. I would love that. That sounds so fun. Who doesn't love tacos and tequila? I mean, that sounds like a great time. I definitely am a little bit more of a, mezcal kind of gal more recently. Am I by the fires? No, I am about an hour away from the fires. Hello, Lexi. Welcome. My cats and dogs are purely roommates. They don't interact much. Aw. Did you get them at separate age, Katrina? Did you get them like one at like an earlier age and one at a later age, or did you get them at the same time? Hey, Jackie. Thanks. This is my moon shirt. It's a little bit of a slutty shirt, but you know, whatever. And it's got the phases of the moon on it and a stag, spirit stags. And I like that. So I got this in San Francisco like a million years ago. I can't even remember how long ago that was. Okay, so it was 12 degrees here. Is it colder there in Cali? Oh yeah, way colder. I mean, it's like -6. It's not. It's not -6. In fact, I think it's like probably, I don't actually know how cold it is right now. I'd have to look up on my phone. Better like you guys are on my phone, so I cannot lose you. What's your Facebook about moon on Cancer? Oh, feedback. That makes way more sense than what I just said. What's your feedback about moon on Cancer, etc., or moon in general, and how they affect your horoscope? Yeah, your moon is your emotions, but it's also this area where you can't get enough. So it's something where we want a lot of. The moon is greedy; it can never have enough. So wherever it is, plays a role. So whatever house it is, whatever sign it's in, plays a significant role. So you want to, yeah. And in Cancer, that's its home. So you're going to get all the best qualities of the moon, but that can just emphasize the moon qualities, which are emotional, sensitive, moody, changeable, adaptable, all of these sorts of things. Michael, wear your glasses. We don't need headaches today. Yeah, as long as I don't spend too much time reading everything, I should be okay. It's -8 in Wisconsin right now. Your son lives in Mission Hills. Awesome. You're welcome, Gia. Yeah, I have a best friend who lives in Chicago, and he tells me about the weather there, and I'm just like, how? How? I just don't know how. It's freaking cold here. I miss California weather so much. I'm not built for this. You, me both, baby. I feel like the temperature is -18 in Illinois. They just canceled school for tomorrow. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that whole area near Chicago gets like crazy weather. Went outside to stack firewood and headed back in bed 3 minutes later. Oh my God, that sounds like me. I would do that. I would be like, and did all the things I could do. Good night. 8 degrees in Kansas. Y'all live in actual weather. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. 0 in Pittsburgh. What the heck? And here I am, like being like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. You guys actually have weather. We don't. Like, I couldn't even live in a place where there wasn't sun like 4 out of 5 days a week. -23 in Texas, -2 in Ohio, -27 in Wisconsin. What the hell? Low tonight of -27. What in the world? Michael in a muscle tank right now talking about it's cold. Listen, to be fair, I'm inside my house. It's warmer in my house than it is outside. I definitely wouldn't be wearing this if I was sitting outside. Family here, have to be here. Miss California, lived in OC. Yeah, that's where I am. OC represent. Literally, Kansas is horrible right now. That's crazy. We are actually getting snow in southern Mississippi. The entire coast is shutting down because we can't drive in ice. Holy shit, Gabby. That's crazy. Yeah, y'all have real weather. I'm not complaining. I'll take the fires, to be honest. I'll take the fires and an occasional earthquake over that. No snow, huh, Stacy? 20 in in Seattle. That sounds really cool. The thing with Seattle is it rains too much and it's overcast too much. I couldn't live there. I love Seattle. I've been there twice and I really loved it, but the weather is just not going to happen for me. Yeah, y'all are different breeds in the Midwest. -16, Kim. Holy shit. Janelle and I are like both in muscle tees, just chilling. I think I'd rather freeze than an occasional earthquake and hopefully not a fire. Unusual, yeah. Hold on, let's see. Here in North Carolina, it went from swampy summer to frigid with no in between. Oh my lord. Thank you for liking and sharing this live, folks. Appreciate it. Louisiana is shutting down. We've got real snowstorm coming. Oh my goodness. It was sunny today, but 3 degrees. Ooh, Lord, I don't want none of that. Wyoming. Where in Wyoming? I've only been to Buffalo. Is it Buffalo? I think it's Buffalo, Wyoming. Wait, is it Buffalo? Is Buffalo like an hour away from Casper? I love rain when it's hot outside, though. My favorite ever. That sounds nice. You've had a few sunny days in Wisconsin the past 2 months. Oh, Lord. So few. Oh, yeah, no. I will take 110 because there's something called air conditioning and I'll just stay inside. Gillette is 50 miles from Buffalo. Okay, got it. Yeah, I loved Wyoming. Wyoming was beautiful. Where was the place that I went to? Bighorn? Is there Bighorn National Park or something like that in Wyoming? I rode horses all through there for like 3 days. It was so fun. Michael, I've had so many negative dreams lately. I'm trying to tell myself they're not visitations. Yeah, there wouldn't be. Visitations are never negative. Oh yeah, you get to live in the fancy part of California that has air conditioning. Not me. That was hell. Oh yeah. Well, if you live near the coast, for some reason they believe you don't need air conditioning because the wind from the sea will keep you cool. That is bullshit. It is hot as balls over there too. Got to make a trip to Wyoming ASAP. Yeah. Wyoming's magical. It's really beautiful. I think it's just my subconscious and insecurities. Probably. But also, like, remember, you're processing things. You're still processing grief. You're still processing life. You're still processing all kinds of things, and that's going to be there. It's going to keep coming. It's going to keep being there. I mean, it's all still very fresh, you know. The ocean breeze wasn't doing jack for my house. No, it never does. I don't know why people thought that it would be appropriate to not put air conditioning in these places just because they were next to the sea. That's just literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Oh my God, yes. NorCal has gotten so hot and the houses here don't have AC, like 104 during summer. That's insanity. Absolutely not. No. Bad. Do not do. Oh my gosh, a fortune on the standing AC units. Well, at least you had something. Yeah, I mean, I keep trying to think of where could I live that's not California, and it's a really difficult thing to try to figure out. I used to not get hot like that either, so none of the houses, it used to not get, oh God, that's crazy. I would not be able to sleep. I know, I need like, it needs to be like 69 degrees or less for me to sleep. I took a fall on tile over a balloon, so if any healing happens today, I volunteer mom life. Oh my gosh, okay, April. I had to do a whole newborn out. Had to have what? I had a whole newborn out there, and they wanted her to cook, I guess. But like she didn't finish on the inside. We gotta, it's like when you cook a steak or something, you sear a steak and then you have to stick it in the oven afterwards to like do something else to it. Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were searing the steak, said the vegan. Where's the kitties? One is in my lap. I'll show you. And here's the dog in case anyone wants to see the dog. Probably wondering when I'm going to feed her. And then the other two are away because they have to stay away from the dog because they'll beat the shit out of the dog. Yeah, that's Hudson on my lap. He loves being on my lap. Oh, you're going to Japan. Amazing. What are you going to Japan for? Angel baby dog. She's a little rescue dog. She's such a cutie. Yeah, this is Hudson. Hudson is always in my lap. He's always somewhere nearby. He yells at me though right now. I think he's like slightly stressed by the dog and because the other cats aren't here. So he's like extra needy and he's just like yells at me all the time. Like, hurry the fuck up and love me. If I'm in the bathroom, in the shower, he like comes to where he can see and just yells. Rear, rear, rear. That's how he yells. Yeah, you're yelling at your dad. You're saying, hurry the fuck up, dad. I gotta get this out of your eye, buddy. Hold on. You are getting jealous. Hey, I'll pet you. Okay, it's okay. Just lay down. Crazy. No, you crazy. Calm down. No, you're okay. You're okay. You need to chill, bro. You're crazy. Why are you doing that? There's no reason for that. This is excessive. I think you're offensive. This is a lot. Okay. You good, bro? Come here. Can you sit? Sit. Good girl. And shh, now just be quiet. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know you want dinner, but you're not getting that for a little bit, so just chill. Excuse me, I'm trying to have a conversation with the fine folks on the internet. Let's see. You don't want to be here. Hi, Yvonne. You don't want to be here for Eric's birthday month. He's always wanted to go to Japan. Oh, that's a good reason to go. Your cat does that. That's his daddy radar. It is. Wait, how does he yell? Like that. Hey, all my Oak Ridge truth. Hey, Darren. My cat yells at me too. We have whole conversations. Everybody laughing about me talking to the dog. Him on to me. That's how it is. I talk to the dog like that every day. I like when he's skibbity papped you when you're meditating. I don't know what skibbity paps means. I get such a kick out of it, but I want to know what skibbity pap means. I feel a desire to understand the language of the youth. My healer talks like that. They're dramatic. Yeah, they must be. Yeah, blue healer is the type of dog. You leave her alone. She's a diva. Yeah, she's a blue healer. I feel that so hard. I trained my cat to cry for treats, and now he has me trained. Yeah, for sure. Don't wait as well as cats. Yeah, they don't. We can wait. Baby needs food and loving. Okay. Well, she was getting Pat. Now she's chilling. That dog said, "No, you're not. You've never been skibbity papped." I don't know. That I'll tell you exactly what skibbity papped means. I feel like I'm skipping to get a pap smear. That's what I just understood from what you just said. I'm gonna go skip to get a pap smear. Skibbity pap is when cats paw at you. Wait, is it really? Is that really what you just? Is that really it when they go like go to pat you or something? That was very millennial of you. I'm a millennial. Okay, this dog is currently licking my toes. It's such an uncomfortable feeling. I don't know why people like to be licked. I don't like this. This is like I feel like I'm stepping in oatmeal. What the hell is going on? Like, don't lick me. I hate it. uh, my daughter just got a pup. The cat don't want it to come near her. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Puppies are chaotic energy, so it's just very a lot. So I get it. I mean, I want the puppy to come near me because I love puppies, but no one skips for that. Not the pap smear. That's the last place I'd like to skip. You guys are cracking me up. My cat is very high key, affectionately obnoxious. I think it's a ginger thing. Oh, so cute. Can confirm that person is not lying. Internet facts. I don't hate her at all. I just don't love the things that dogs do, like bark and lick. Those are the two things I don't like about dogs. Those are they bark and they lick you. I don't want loud sounds that come out of nowhere for no reason. And I don't want to be licked that much. A little lick, like a one little, that's fine. But if you're like for hours, like please stop. So it's time for you to get a dog. Mine does that too. 2 bones will be a must. Yeah, she has one right next to her, but for whatever reason, she decided to lick my toes. Can you communicate with animals too? In spirit, not living. And you never know what kind of dog you're going to get. If I was going to get a dog, I already know like the breeds that I like. First and foremost, top of the list, but I would only do this if I had a big yard and a lot of time, is a border collie. I think they are the smartest, most lovely, most sweet, just amazing, a lot of neurotic. What am I saying? A little, but I love them. They have the best personalities. But I need a lot of time and a lot of space. Gia, Michael, your arms and shoulders are on fire. Thanks. It's like I've been working out or something. And this is without a pump, baby. Imagine having 5 dogs. Josh, I cannot imagine having 5 dogs. It sounds like a cacophony of sounds, a lot of poop, and a lot of energy. And I'm just like, shh, everybody just calm down. All I can hear is like the tappy tap tap of nails on the floor. Same. My dogs attack French kiss visitors aggressively. They are 10 pounds. Oh my God. I have a St. Bernardin that would shake her head and slobber all over the walls. No, cannot handle that. I had a cat that looked like that. But see, my cats lick me and I'm okay with that. Like a little bit of cat lick. The only problem is that their tongues are sharp. Like Arlo loves to lick me. He's like, gets so excited. He was raised by Russians. So take that to mean what you will. But he was bred by that. And I don't think that they touched him a whole lot as a baby. So he doesn't really know. He knows how to be cuddly with cats. But with people, he's a little awkward. And I feel like those people who bred him did a great job as far as like breed quality. Like he's gorgeous according to breed standards. But I don't think that they handled them as much as they needed to because he doesn't understand being held. He used to be an eel. Now I've worked with him enough to where he can be held, especially if you hold him like a baby. But it's like he's like that awkward person who never really received a lot of love as a young person. So like when they do feel it, they just like kind of awkwardly stumble into you and they're just like, you know, those people that when you go to hug them, they sort of like freeze, but they love it. And they're just like, I love this, but I don't know what to do. You know, that's Arlo in a nutshell. So you can't hold him like a lot because he doesn't like that. But he loves to be pet. And then he like comes and he like stands and he's just like, and then he'll drool and he's a smaller mouth and he starts just drooling all over the place. And so it's a little strange how he is. And but he is a very sweet boy. So he's not much of a cuddler, which is fine because I have plenty of other cuddly cats. But he wants to be around people. He's kind of like a dog a little bit. So, but yeah, the reason I brought him up is like he licks a ton and he has a very, very sharp tongue. I was like, what is this thing called? His tongue scraper thingies are so fucking sharp. Amanda, why are we talking about cats? Why you glow in pink? Well, I have a pink light on. And why are your cheekbones so pretty? I don't really have cheekbones, to be honest, but thank you. Nice to see you, little Amanda. Are you in this country or in a different country? Love Border Collie, so smart. Hold on, I'm going back because I talked for a long time. They definitely require a lot of exercise. Exactly. I have St. Bernard. She's 170 pounds. Jeez, she weighs more than I do. Or she weighs about the same as I do. NorCal. Okay, cool. This is too sexual for you? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that, Amanda? Okay, you're licking my leg again. Why are you licking my toes? Bro, please. Let's see. I have 2 and it's a lot, but I love them. Yeah, I can imagine. What's your take on mediums that communicate with living animals? I think some people can do that. I should bring them all to the next class. Yeah, you should. I'm so grateful for the laugh today. Phew, well, I'm glad I can make you laugh. Please read me. My cat passed a week ago. I'm sorry, Jordan. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I am a cat person and a cat dad, and I know how terrible that is. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, Gia, she keeps licking my toes, and I'm like, what the hell, bro? I trained my cat to do more tricks than most dogs can do, and she's so self-sufficient. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to hear, Crystal. I'm Arlo. Yeah, that's right. You are Arlo. Affectionate on his terms. Absolutely. Absolutely. But my other cats are not. Like, this is Hudson, and you guys can see him looking lovingly at me. And he's just like, please love me, Father. Please love me, Daddy. I love you so much forever. Love me, Father. Oh, my sweet little pumpkin. Oh, there he is. There. Oh, you want to lay? You want to lay flat? Why are you so big? You're like a potato. Why are you a potato, Hutabush? This is little Hudson. You're a potato, Hudson. And I love you. Oh, my baby. Yeah, he's cute. He loves to be belly to belly. He loves belly to belly cuddles. And you know what? So do I. You're my little emotional support animal, aren't you? And then the dog gets jealous, of course. You call your palm a potato? Yeah, this is a little potato. Today has been crazy, right? Is it just me? Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling a little crazy right now. Do that with a dog? I did do that with a dog, but she had been running in grass and my allergies got triggered. And I was like, no thanks. Oh, Hatabushi. Oh, Hatabushi, you're so cute. I want to kill you. Anyone else get cute aggression? Because I know I do. I constantly want to rip my pets to shreds, but Never would, of course, but love them so much. But you're just like, I need to have you be closer to me, so I must like consume you or something, you know? Anyone else ever get that? It's rough. Your month has been crazy. You need some zen in your life. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that it's been crazy. Mine too. So I get you. I'd say the last 6 weeks have been horrendous and awful. But here I am. Feeling somewhat better. Oh, what a sweet baby. He is a sweet baby. 24/7. Cute aggression always catapults me out of anger. I know. My daughter tries to put kitten heads in her mouth. That's real. I've seen a lot of people do that. I don't do that. That's a little far for me. But I know many people who do put cat heads in their mouth. They go, ah, and they need to like eat it. And that's not me, but I get it. I get the impulse. For real. Yes, I just smash my face into the top of their heads and give them a million kisses. Yep, that sounds right. Hello, Taylor. Senor Suave. I don't think I'm Senor Suave, to be honest. Thank you for that validation. Here we are. Yep. Devouring cute animals is like, even just looking at his face right there as he just like looks away half asleep. This hand wants to attack, but I won't let it because I love it. And that overpowers, you know, it's like that long-term investment versus short-term like good feelings. So, and I just love you so much that it hurts me. It's literally physically painful to have you exist in this world. In fact, this world is too crazy for you. You require unending protection and love. You are quite literally perfect. Did you know you're perfect? You are literally perfect. And I love you unendingly. I will love you in this life and the next and the next and the next. You are a perfect gem. You are an extension of me. Yeah. Anyway, that's me. Control yourself, Michael. Good impulse control. Thank you. What I had to learn to do is to recognize when I want to destroy and consume, it just means that I love you. So instead of trying to eat them, I should just tell it I love you. Don't consume the pet you love that you can't control how much you love them. Just tell it you love it. And so this is what I say to my beautiful, precious gem of a baby. I love my little baby. I love how everybody's like agreeing. They're like, wow, yeah, that's really smart. You're just a little baby cat inside, you know? That is 100% true. If whatever breed of dog I would be, it'd be a cat. So this is so relatable. Positive thinking, right way to go. You know, I have had to learn the hard way a lot of these things. So, I mean, not that I've ever consumed any of my animals, but you know. Oh, you're snuggling into my armpit. That's kind of cute. Siamese are something else. I honestly think they're the best breed of cat that exists. Okay, you are being crazy up in that armpit, bro. That's excessive. That's what are you looking to find in there? Okay. Are you gonna do this again? You're very cute. Is that helpful? Is that helpful? You want dinner, don't you? What time is it? All right, I'll give you dinner. Give me a second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll get you dinner. You're definitely a golden personality. Love it. They're stray Siamese, and I want that so bad. Oh my god. I don't know how. I couldn't handle that. I'd want all the cats. Okay, I'm going to feed you in 1 second. No, they know we're talking about the animals. Oh my god, are sent from the armpit. Yeah, so he's getting. Why are you revealing me right here on this live? I'm a lady, sir. Let's see. He's searching for buried treasure. What the hell, Lexi? What kind of treasure would he find? My 2 Siamese girls are my world. Yeah, that's real. Okay. I'm going to... Thank you for making me laugh. I've been such a mess. I'm so happy I can make you laugh, Crystal. I'm going to feed this dog because she's losing her marbles, and then I'll come back, and then I'll see if we can do some readings. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's it. You got to go lay right there. Okay, there you go. Don't fall off, please. Don't fall off. There you go. You want Medina? You want your Medina? Medina. Oh, yeah. There we go. No, not for heavens. Not for heavens. Don't even go near her while she's eating. I don't know what she's going to do. Okay. Dog is fed. Hopefully that wine is done. Hey, Haley. Okay. We should probably do some readings before I get too eye exhausted. Just make sure my cat's not going near her. Not that I think she'll do anything, but you know, some dogs get weird about that. Let me grab water really quick. Hey, did you eat all your food? Are you happy now? Yeah, you look like you did. Good. Do you want to say hi to the people? Here. Come here. Come here. I'm going to pick you up for 1 second. Boop. Here's Oli. Her name is Oli, short for Aioli, because our last name is Mayo and my brother is Clever, and her name is Aioli Mayo. Good girl, Aioli. You good girl. Oh. Yeah, everybody liked you. They were really happy. Everybody was really happy. Beautiful perfection wrapped in a dog. Yeah, she's really cute. I just wish my cats didn't lose their shit. Last time I took care of her, my cats were completely fine, so I don't know what the hell happened. Aw, her ears. I know, she's so cute. Thankfully, she was already done with her dinner. I would never pick her up mid-dinner. That's just rude. If anyone picked me up mid-dinner, I'd smack them one. Not your allergies picking up right away. Oh, no, I'm not actually allergic to her. It was because she was covered in grass. I think she's not as covered in grass anymore. Because I always take her to the park so she can run, and I use one of those chuck it things. And yeah. Those chuck it things are the greatest invention ever. Like literally ever. if you have a dog. Are you going to just chill, bro? Because I'm going to do a reading. Crystal says she loves you and that you're pretty. Holy. Crystal, do you know Crystal? She says, I love you and you're pretty. Why do you want to interact with the cat so bad? I told her. Hey, Al. By the way, thanks for the likes and the shares, folks. Appreciate it. See you guys liking. Lots appreciated. Okay, so let's do a reading. Wow, what a genuine delivery. Well, I don't know. I try to be as genuine and authentic as I can at any given moment. So, here we are. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do a reading. I've been chatting away, finishing my drink. So, for those of you who don't know, who've never seen me work, what's going to happen? By the way, I'm Medium Michael Mayo if you're just randomly in here. I've been doing this stuff for, next month is 19 years. I'm almost to 2 decades. 19 years. When I say that out loud and I look at myself, I'm like, how have I been alive that long? What are you talking about? How can I have been doing anything for 19 years? My best friend and I were talking just the other day and saying, we've known each other for 20 years. And I'm literally like, what the hell are you talking about? How can we be even alive for 20 years? I was 4 then. What do you mean? So yeah, next month, 19 years of mediumship development. Oh God. So that's cool. And here we are. You don't look a day over 21. I think I do. I mean, these, see this? It's the lighting is doing a lot of help right now. All that. And it's the hair. People told me I look a lot younger when my hair is forward. So guess who's wearing his hair forward now? This guy. No, guys, like this is, there's a lot of volume loss in here. We got a lot of volume loss in here. We need to like lift it all just a little bit. I'm not there yet. I'm not at facelift time, but give me like maybe 7 years and then we're definitely in the ballpark of facelift. So how do I look 23? Lighting and hair covering my receding hairline because I have a receding. It's receding in here. I love how I lifted that and it looked way lower than it's ever looked to me in my whole life. I was like, look at my receding hairline, like full hairline. But yeah. Korean face care and you'll be golden. Yeah, my sister-in-law is Korean, so she could hook it up. I am a little bit hesitant to do anything like finasteride or anything like that, but I was looking at what's it called? PRP injections. George opted to go bald. Yeah, that is not an option to me. I will definitely be going and getting a hair transplant at some point if I need to. Not the full head of hairline flex. No, like literally it's not. It used to be so much stronger. Like this is like really, I mean, that's a matured hairline. It's going back this side too. Look at that. Bam. See this line right here? That's where it used to be. Where these tiny little baby hairs are. Why are you licking my legs excessively? What is happening? Are you trying to tell me my hairline looks great? Is that what you're saying? Oh man. Yeah, collagen would be good, but I heard that consumption of collagen doesn't really do much. You need like the pieces before collagen for your body to actually start creating it. I don't know, guys. I just screwed up my hair now. Michael Bald is not a good brand move. Yeah, not for me. I mean, maybe, but let's wait a little bit. The animals love you. Why is there a giant breeze right here? Is that your tail doing that? Yes. I was like, I suddenly felt this huge cool breeze, and I was like, what on earth? And it was literally just her tail going back and forth. The animals love you. They do, actually. Animals do love me. Hey, Willie. Are you going to do any readings? Yeah, I'm going to do readings right now. So if you're here for readings, this is a good moment. Castor oil helps hair growth. Yep. Yep. I'm also going to, because I don't want to use minoxidil, because fun fact, everybody, if you have pets and you use minoxidil, it can be very toxic, especially to like cats. So don't use minoxidil, at least if you want to, or be really careful that your cats don't lick a little bit. Like even if a little drop fell on the floor and they licked it, it would be very toxic. So just heads up in case anyone doesn't know, that's a PSA for you. Stop licking me, please. I don't like this. Please don't lick. No, don't lick. Ugh, it's such a gross feeling. Ugh. It's like sweet here, yucky here. Like, I get it, you're being loving, and I like that, but also yuck. If it was one lick, fine. But like a many licks, like please stop. Give her peanut butter so she's preoccupied. I could give her a little treat. A little sweet treat. Cat kisses are okay though. Yes. Not too many though. Like if Mike, like I'll let Hudson, he loves to lick my beard. Like right here. So I'll let him lick that for like 18 licks. And then after that, we got to stop. In fact, that's almost too much. When I can start hearing his little mouth going like, I'm like, I just know saliva is there. Ooh, no thanks. No, thank you. Sensory preferences are valid. That is very true. Your dog won't touch peanut butter. Yeah, probably because then it has to lick for 6 hours just to get it through its mouth. What? Why are you attacking him? My cat is currently attacking the dog. But like, I can't tell if it's lovingly or if he's annoyed. But obviously it wasn't enough to make her yelp or anything like that, so that's fine. I don't think she knows that word. But she knows if I say she, I'm talking to her. She always looks up at me. 18 is very generous. I feel that. Destiny, do raccoons lick, or how do they show affection? How do raccoons show affection? 18 is very specific. That is true. Hey, Bo. Nice to see you, bud. I've never gotten a mediumship reading. What can they be helpful in receiving information with? Yeah, so they are to demonstrate that your loved one is still with you and that they go on. And they are helpful to kind of inspire and open your mind to the fact that your loved one still exists. They can also bring closure. So through the evidence of who they are, it shows that they continue on. Through their messages, it shows you that they still are involved in your life and they're aware of what's going on in your life, which is important, as well as they can give closure to things that were left unsaid or undone. So yeah, that's why it can be helpful. Mama Raccoon, they do actually. Yeah, what do they do? Hello, Christine. Now I want to know how they show affection. Yeah, we all want to know. I love raccoons. We have some neighborhood ones. They bring their babies by. That's cute. I want to befriend a crow actually more than anything. Like if I could have a crow friend that like brings me money and coins and shiny things, I feel like I would achieve something in my life that I can feel really proud of. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please stop licking me. A raccoon got in my attic and had its babies. So cute. It's been a year since my private reading with you, and it's about time to book another one. Did you like your private reading, April? Is that why you want to book another? Just need to shout out your book. It's absolutely amazing. Everyone needs to read it. Thank you, Elena. That's so sweet. Yeah, they're just doing the edits on the audiobook version, so that should be out within the next couple months, I would imagine. We've had a couple of crows fly in and chill in the house. It was so funny. My wife feeds them. That's so cute. When they got older, I had to give the raccoons a 30-day notice. I love that, Sunshine. Oh, that's true, Sulfur. I mean, we should be careful with the bird flu. I'm a kind of germaphobe anyway, as you can tell by I don't like licks and all kinds of things, but yeah. Yeah, my voice is very like in the book. It's very that way. It's very audiobook go to sleep time. Like I talk very much like, do I have my book? Oh, I have my book right here. In case anyone is wondering and doesn't own my book, here is my book, Spirit Speaks by Medium Michael Mayo. You can get it on Amazon if you want. But it's very like, hold on, let me see if I can do it. Of all the work that I do with the spirit world, teaching is my greatest passion. Through my years of searching and journeying through all the information that is out there on the topic of mediumship and psychic development, I truly believe that I have distilled and filtered out the unnecessary portions, and I'm left with what brings about clear, accurate, and specific information in the most efficient manner. Like that's literally the whole book. Like y'all are going to sleep. Your audio meditation for sitting in the power is super relaxing. Thank you. It's a good one. I'm very proud of my sitting in the power meditation. I'm going to re-record them though. My eyes got heavy in a good way. Yeah, it's because I got that. Come on. It's not working that much right now, but yeah. Okay, we're going to do readings because I'm just sitting here chatting away. Why did it sound like you were making fun of your own writing? You know, I actually do make fun of my own writing. When I reread that whole book, I was like, who wrote this? There's definitely sentences in there where I'm like, what the actual F? So, what am I drinking? Water. I was drinking tea, but now I'm drinking water. The way you sarcastically read that kept my interest so hard, though. That's literally how I read it. That's actually how I read it. Actually, I think I have. Oh my God! Must you lick my legs, bro? Oh no, it's in the other thing. I was gonna say I have the audio file, but I actually don't. It's on the little disc. Okay, I'm doing reading. So what's going to happen is I'm going to start to become sensitive, see who starts to step forward, and then I will start to provide information. If you can understand that information, you will say yes. If you can't, no, sorry. Let me step back. I'm going to start to see who starts to step forward. As I start to feel them, I'll describe who's coming forward. I will ask you at a certain point, who can understand this information? All you have to do is put a heart in the chat, and that's how we will identify who can understand it. If you can, we'd like you to understand, a high percentage of it, like 100% is ideal. If there are one or two things that didn't make sense, I'm okay with that because I'll let you know if I'm okay with that. There are certain things that are an absolute, you must take this because this feels absolutely correct, versus some things like, let's say I name an area and I'm like, I'm not 100% on that. So if you can't take that, that's okay. So just know that you should be able to take almost all the information. But if you think it's for you, do put something in the chat. You'll put hearts in the chat. I'll probably ask how much of it you can take. So if you want to put in the percentage of what you can understand, that's fine. But if you're understanding like less than 95%, it's probably not worth mentioning. Let's see. Try not to ask me to repeat it because I won't remember. If you want to, you can take notes and kind of remember. If someone in here wants to take notes and then just re-put it in the chat, you're welcome to do that. What else? Please stay in the room if you think it might be for you, because your spirit person is trying to communicate and to get to speak to you. What else do I need to say here? What else do I need to say? Oh, I may not have any idea what I'm talking about. As long as you understand it, that's what's important. Also, if it is for you, I'm going to ask you to come up on the live. So whether you are in Instagram, Facebook, or um, TikTok, I will ask you to come up on the live because I don't really like to do text-based readings because it's just a lot of having to hold the link. And it's such a slow delay that it's just not as quality of a reading, in my opinion. I mean, it can work. I just don't like to do it. So, if I have a choice, I'm going to say that. Please don't put any personal information in the chat of who you want to hear from. Because scammers are always listening and they'll create a fake profile with something that looks like my name and my pictures and my videos, and you will think it's me, and they will message you and ask you for, tell you that I got a message for you from so-and-so, and it's not me. I will never reach out to you for a reading, ever, literally ever. So if you ever get a message that looks and sounds like me saying, hey, I feel drawn to you, or hey, I want to give you a reading, it's not me. So I'll just tell you that right now. It is literally not me. I'll never do that. The only way you can ever book a reading with me is through my website, mediummichaelmayo.com. Okay. I think that's everything. I just want to hear you read my favorite quote from your book. What's your favorite quote? And I'll read it. Okay. I think that's it. All right. So let's go. I'm going to just start to become sensitive, and when I'm aware of someone stepping forward, I'm going to begin. Which is kind of cool because today when I was working with Destiny, we were working on feeling the power, basically, and just waiting until something happens to you. And that's sort of the mentality that I'm going into today with is, so yeah, that's a really good way to connect. So as I'm here, what I'm doing right now is I'm just softening. I'm kind of giving this for educational purposes because sometimes people are students of mediumship or they're interested in that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just sort of softening my awareness. I'm allowing myself to sort of diffuse and soft focus my awareness so that I can become aware of the atmosphere around me. And that takes a little bit of time sometimes. I don't feel a pressure to rush. Even if I have a ton of people watching me, it doesn't actually matter. What matters is that I start from a strong place. So as I'm doing this, I'm just continuously softening, letting go, letting myself to become sensitive to the atmosphere around me. That sound is the sound of the dog drinking water, I think. Okay. So I am just letting myself relax. Starting to feel the atmosphere a little bit. And when I feel that, that's a good sign to me. It tells me, okay, something's happening. Let me soften and relax more. You're not even drinking water, you're just smacking your mouth? Okay. All right. I'm a professional. I can work through any sound. Okay. So I'm just letting that energy shift. Starting to feel the power a little bit more. And the doorbell is ringing. Oh my Lord. Can I work through that? I gotta go check the doorbell. 1 second. Hello. How may I help you? Hey, I'm Scott. What is home? Oh yeah, Scott, of course. Yes. Hi. Let me grab it. 1 second. Not me about to literally make a link and then. So we're gonna have to wait because I'm pretty sure she needs to go out there and like talk. Learning to work with distractions. That's very true. Honestly, I could probably work through this anyway. So let me just keep going. As I'm gonna just become a little bit more sensitive. That's literally the feeling inside, just like, hey, life do be happening. Yeah, exactly. The metaphor of me knocking on the door of the spirit. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so as I am relaxing into this, give me a second. This is literally, guys, the dog is nudging my crotch. Like at this point, what the hell? This is all he wants to do is connect someone to their loved one in spirit. That's what I want to do. And I can't because all of the things at once. Okay, here we go. She stopped. Now the dog's gonna bark because a stranger said. All right, here we go. I'm a professional. I swear I'm a professional. I do this for a living. Let's go. Okay. And it's just funny because once I'm linked in, then none of this will matter. Why does Michael not own a dog? This is why. Nothing is worse than a random dog bark. That is really quite a challenging thing for me, because it's just like boom, so that's wild. Okay, come here. It's okay. Chill out. Please sit down. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Sit. You can't just shake your head no and then just like walk away. Sit. Good girl. Okay. Chill out so I can do my job and try to give someone a lovely message. Okay. So here we go. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that you like my hairstyle. Thank you. A lot of people are saying that, which is why I've kept it. So Puppy is saying that today. This is how I feel I'm trying to meditate in ADHD goes squirrel mode. Yeah, for real. He can work through the skibbity paps. Yeah, I can. Not a full nudge into the crotch though. Like when the dog's like really like nudging into there, that's very difficult to avoid. Which I think is a reasonable thing. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. Okay. If she does it again, you take her to the bathroom. Yeah. That's right. Okay. So here we go, guys. This is the one. This is where we're going to make it happen. Okay. Okay, so give me a second. Sorry, I just have to say this out loud as I'm attuning. I love how nothing occurred for the entire how many hours that we've been on, like an hour and a half or whatever. And then at the moment I decided to do a reading is when the most random things all started happening at once. I think that is hilarious. If you guys want to send a little thought out to your loved ones in spirit and ask them to step forward, that would be lovely. Okay. I do have a lady here who is starting to step forward. She does feel to me elderly. I do feel like this is a grandmother in spirit. I'm just going to let her sort of come forward. As I said, grandmother in spirit, I did become aware of Doreen, is what I heard. Doreen or Loreen or something like that. It sort of had that een sound to it. I'm just going to let her step forward. There is, I mean, she does feel a little bit like the quintessential grandmother in the sense that it does feel to me like she's very supportive, very loving. She feels to me like she'd be connected to moms. Ooh, as I said that, I felt more dad's side of the family connected on that side. I do feel that she lives to a good age. I want to say she was somewhere in her 70s when she passes, potentially even her late 70s. She's kind of pulling me a little bit longer, so I'm not sure if maybe there was like an illness or something that started earlier in her her early 70s and kind of lasted a while. Because as I do feel her, it does feel to me like a progressive thing that takes her. It just doesn't feel like a quick thing. Although for some reason, I do want to say that there feels like a year of decline. That's just what I have to say. There feels like this year of decline. As I feel her too, there must be some sort of either Michelle or the MICH that makes sense here. MICH that feels right as I talk about this. MICH. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to say that and just leave that there. I also feel here with her, I do want to talk about my sons. I feel like I have more than one son. As I talk about it, it does feel to me like it's two, potentially even three sons that I want to talk about. She does feel to me like she has a lot of that male energy around her, and then maybe even one daughter. So I'm not sure if that's two and one daughter, two sons and a daughter, or if that's three sons and a daughter, but I can feel that it's something like that. I do feel as though my husband passes before me, and I know that my husband would have been somehow connected to the military or service or something along those lines, which I can definitely feel from her. And I feel something patriotic about the family in general. So I'm not sure if they are, I'm not going to say I'm not sure. I know that there's other people in the family that feel drawn to patriotism in some way. That feels important to mention. There's like a pride in our service and in the country, is what I want to say. As I feel her too, there's some sort of female female cancer. Maybe this is breast cancer. I'm not sure. I can't tell if that's breast cancer or like uterine cancer. I don't know. I feel somewhere as if I had to deal with something like that. I'm not clear that that's what actually took her. I actually want to say that wasn't what took her, but I feel as though there would be a connection to some sort of either uterine cancer or breast cancer or something like that connected here. I know I said Doreen originally, but I'm also hearing the DOR, almost like it could be Doreen, Dorothy. It's definitely the DOR portion of this. What is that? Oh, I don't know if that's me reaching. Hold on. I need to talk about Mills, Mills, Mills. I'm not sure how that fits. I'm not sure if that's a place or a name of a place. Or sorry, a place or a name of a person, but I'm hearing Mills there. Okay, I'm just going to have any couple more things. Just to kind of describe her. There's a mixture. There's a dutifulness to her. There's a quality of like she kind of was in a time period where she just kind of had to do what she had to do for the majority of her life. And there's something at the latter part of her life where she does feel a bit more free. I think this is after her husband's passing. There's a little bit more freedom, but family still feels like the most important in focus for her. I feel as if I need to say that there was a good relationship between her and one of her daughter-in-laws that feels important, because I feel almost as if I want to say a thank you to one of my daughter-in-laws for being there, supporting me, helping me, especially later in my life. And then I almost want to say that there is either an estrangement or a distancing from one of the kids. I'm not sure if that's on the in-law side or if that's something else, but I'm going to go ahead and put that as a whole picture. Ideally, you can take 100% of it. Ideally, you can take the names specifically. And so what I'd like you to do is put what you can understand. And yeah, but what I mean is what percentage you can understand. So you can put like, I can understand 90%, 100%, 95%, something like that. If you can take anything less than 95, it's probably not for you. Okay, Crystal, thanks. Michelle, are you still with me? You can take 95, Michelle. Okay. I do feel a little bit drawn there. So I'm going to... Allie, I want you to keep listening. I'm going to start with Michelle, and then we'll see how we go. Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Obviously, if you're watching, you know what's been going on here. So,
yes.
I want to check in with you on some of this information. Can you understand this as a grandmother?
Yes, it would be my grandmother.
Perfect. Can you understand this connected to either sons or the dad's side?
Yes, it would be my dad's mom.
Perfect. Can you understand the name of Doreen or something like that connected to?
No, I'm kind of stumped on that part of it.
Okay, so that's part of the 95% that you can take. Okay. And then it's definitely the DOR sound, so I'm not sure if that's what that is there. Would you be able to also understand a connection with the daughter-in-law or something like that who would have been quite connected to her at the latter part of her life?
Mom.
Your mom, okay. And that would have been a positive relationship there?
Yes.
And then can you also understand that there would have been someone who either there's an estrangement from or there's like a distance from, and it feels like a generation underneath her. So this feels like one of her kids.
Actually, yes, it would be my dad that was estranged from her for a while.
Okay, cool. Because that feels important. And then you obviously can understand the MICH because
that's me.
That's you, Michelle. And then would you also be able to understand kind of her personality, this sort of like dutifulness, and her husband would have passed before her? That part makes sense.
Yes.
And can you
My
understand?
grandfather passed away in 2010 and she passed away in 2021.
Okay, yeah, because there is a definite distance between when this there. Can you understand the military, the patriotism that is connected
Yes,
here too?
my grandfather was in the military and so was my dad.
Okay, perfect. Because it does feel to me almost like this pride of doing that.
Yes.
So I do feel I'm with you right now, Michelle. So I'm going to go ahead and work with you if that's okay.
That's great.
As I feel her too, I'm getting chills, so this is a good sign. as I feel her stepping forward, there's actually a really lot of excitement about you being here, Michelle. So I know that there would have been a really good relationship between you and your grandmother.
Yes, we were really close.
Yeah, because it feels to me as though we're talking regularly. It feels like she's being involved in your life. Like she feels to me, and she's taking me back as I talked about this to when you were younger, and there would have been like either extended visits or extended staying with her, because I feel like you're in the same house and you're little during this time. Does that make sense?
We were, yes.
And I feel as though as she talks about you, she points to you, and I feel, is this a sister of yours that you would have?
No, I have a brother.
Okay, because she pointed to one other child, and it felt to me as though I wanted to say sister, but that's okay. I'll take it as a brother because it does feel to me as though I want to point to those two things. Would there be, as she was just talking about that, she made me feel as though there would be some sort of age gap here. And I'm feeling conflicted because there's a part of me that feels like it's super close. And then there's a part of me that feels this great, like maybe 5 years or something like that.
There's an 8-year gap between me and my brother.
8-year gap. Okay, great. Because it could feel this gap, but she makes me feel this closeness. So would there be a positive relationship between the two of you?
Yes, me and my brother are really close.
Okay. She also makes me feel too, she feels like she could be funny. There's like this really sweetness about her and sort of this like interested and talkative quality to her. So I feel as though she was very much wanted to be involved in the people that she loves life.
Yes, she was very involved.
Yeah, she feels to me as though she's the type that's going to go to the recitals and goes to all the games and tries to be as involved as she literally can. And it almost feels as if there's never too much to ask like of her. She feels like she's always just has this abundance of giving from her.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Can you also understand, I can't tell if that's sunflowers or why she'd be showing me sunflowers. Can you understand that?
Yes. Sunflowers is actually her favorite flower, and it's my favorite flower too.
Perfect, because she's just showing me that.
And I have all of her sunflower stuff.
Amazing.
Stuff that she had collected. I have it all.
Perfect, because she's showing me this big sunflower. And honestly, I think it's a perfect flower for her because that's her. She is a sunflower. She's very much that bright, that joyous quality. Can you understand too? She's taking me to the kitchen. And so I feel as though there would have been a lot of activities kind of done around the kitchen table. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It feels to me because like she wants to put me in the kitchen and I was like, is this cooking? But then she was like, no, there's like a table and I feel like there's cards being played. There's activities. There's just a ton of activities that just feel like they're happening at the kitchen table. Does that make sense?
Yes. I was usually birthdays and holidays and everything were always at her kitchen table.
Yeah, because I can feel a lot of happy memories that are happening there. Would you also be able to understand with her? Hold on, let me just let her give me that little bit. Can you? Okay, you're going to talk about that. Okay, can you understand that there would have been some sort of illness that she would have dealt with that she didn't cross over from? Like she would have had like either an issue or a scare or something like that would have happened kind of earlier before her husband passed. And,
yes.
Okay, great. Would this have been some sort of, I don't want to say cancer, but maybe. It feels like
yes,
it was a cancer. Okay, it was breast cancer. Okay, cool. That's what I said earlier. So perfect. But that's not what she passed of, is what it feels like. Because it feels like time kind of goes on and there's like this big gap here. And she makes me aware that when she did, it was more of a steady decline later in life. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
She gave me chills around that. And as I talk about that, she's making me aware she had to be looked after by family. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I feel like there's this long period of time where we're looking after her, we're taking care of her. And I know that there would have been either a weight loss here as well as mobility issues. Would that make sense?
Yes. At the very, like, I would say about the last year and a half.
Yes, because it feels like a year of this like decline. And I think I said that earlier too, where it was like there's this year period where I feel like it's just sort of really just going downhill. And we kind of have an expectation that, yeah, she's getting close. We know that the time is kind of coming. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, she's giving me so much chills. She is so excited. I mean, I feel as if this might be even her personality. It's like there's a bubbly warmthness. Like I feel as though any chance she got to like bring joy or like a smile to someone's face, she's gonna do that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Would there be?
And I know she's around a lot. I know that. I can feel her, and I know when she's here.
Yeah. Would there be something connected to like red frames or like of glasses or something? She keeps showing me what seemed like something clear and it's red, and
yes,
I thought it was red
like
frame. An inlay, okay. And there was like it's a red piece of it because it looked almost clearer but red. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes absolute sense.
And then as I talk about that too, would there have been, I can't know if this is a costume or she actually wore this, but it feels like really long pearls. You know how some people would wear really long pearls? I kind of want to say this is a costume.
Yes, it's costume jewelry, and I have them.
You have the costume jewelry, okay.
Yes.
Because she's highlighting that, and I just see like these really long strings of pearls, and maybe she's just trying to get me to that. Would there also, do you know if there's some sort of like, I can't tell if this is like a bee or maybe it's a bee or a ladybug or something like that, and it feels like a pin. Do you know of that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She had lost one of her brooches. And it was a bumblebee.
It was a bumblebee. Okay. Because she's just highlighting that to me. She also, would you understand May being connected with her? Month of May? She just brings up the month of May. I'm not sure exactly why. She just wrote May.
It might have to do with maybe my brother.
Okay.
Because my brother's birthday's in May.
Okay. Because it did feel to me like a celebration or something along those lines to me. And then I also want to jump over to the fall. I'm not sure where I'm going, though. Is this November? I'm just sort of seeing where
that would be my birthday.
Your birthday, okay.
And her birthday. We actually, mine's the 14th and hers is the 16th.
Okay, perfect. Because she's just bringing me to that time period too. So clearly she's like, I want to just highlight you guys' birthdays, which is cute. I also feel from her, she wants to say, would there be Papa? Would there be Papa?
That's my dad.
That's your dad. Okay. Because she says, I'm with Papa. So I feel as though I need to say she's with him. So I believe he's living, correct?
Well, unless she's with, like, because my dad's been having some medical issues.
That's what I think it is.
So she's trying to say that she's with him.
That's what
she's talking about the fact that she's with my grandpa.
No, she's referring to being with your dad right now. Because I felt like he was living. And so I feel like it's important for you to know that she's with him right now. And she's around him quite a bit because she wants to support him. Can you also understand something here? Like, I almost want to say my throat or something with esophagus issues here. Can you understand that at all?
Yeah, my dad has been having issues, I guess, breathing, and they cannot figure out what it is.
Okay.
Because he literally just had heart surgery in June.
Gotcha. Okay. Because the feeling that I was getting is she kept taking me here, and I wanted to be like, what is going on in this area is the feeling. So this is just her identifying that she knows what's kind of happening in here. And it feels to me as she's talking about this is she's wanting to say keep at it, like keep looking into it. But she's also mentioning the diet of his. She's also referring to she's referring to the diet of his, and she's like, it needs to change and he's a bit resistant. Can you understand that?
Yes, because we're fighting him on it now.
Yeah, she's highlighting that because it's something that she's like, no, keep going. He knows better. Like she's making feel like he knows better. And that's kind of how she would be too. Is like she's not afraid to kind of tell you what the right thing is for you because all she cares about is you being happy and healthy and well. Is the
Yes.
feeling that I get here. You have a daughter?
Yes.
Because I want to talk about your daughter and her connection to your grandmother.
Well, I have 3 daughters.
Okay. I feel like I want to talk about one of the daughters. Well, would one of your daughters not have met her though? Like she would have passed before one of your daughters was born?
No, she's met all of my kids.
Okay. She highlights
the great great grandkid.
Okay, she hadn't met the great great grandkid because I just felt like there was a little bit of a gap here. But can you understand that with your kids, there is a daughter, and I feel as though I need to talk about a tattoo with her. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, she's actually sitting right next to me.
Yeah, she's talking about this, and she's wanting to comment on it, I guess. But
oh no.
I feel as though that she's kind of smirking about it. Like it's kind of maybe if she had been here, she probably wouldn't necessarily have been like that thrilled about it, if that makes sense.
No, she would not be happy about it.
It's so funny because I can feel her mixed feelings. Like I can feel her kind of being like, kind of teasing you about it, I guess is what it is. Because she's like, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't have liked that. So that's making me laugh. Because I can feel that from her. And I also feel here too that like, is this, I can't know if this is the oldest or the middle.
This is the oldest.
The oldest.
The tattoo.
Okay, yeah. The oldest daughter is what she's highlighting. And great granddaughter, I guess this is.
It'd be great. Well, yeah, it'd be her great granddaughter, yeah.
And then let me just see what else she's bringing here. There's just like, okay. Would there be something that is? Well, she's showing me apple, but I actually feel like this is a name of something. Like
she's trying to say her name. It's Apatulin. Is my daughter's name.
What is it?
It's Apatulin, like the Indian Apache, Apatulin.
Apatulin. Okay, because I was like, apple. I couldn't tell what this was. So obviously, yeah, she's trying to.
Either it's okay.
She's obviously trying to get me to say something like that, which is cool. And then let me just see here because I knew it was definitely a name. Let me just see what else she's giving here. I'm just gonna say this. I don't know exactly how this fits, but it's brown. And I just need to say brown. I don't know why. I just have to say brown. I almost want to say like brown, almost like in the like brune. Let me see. Hold on. It's almost like Brunwich or Brunswick or Brun. Brunswick? Is that a thing? Is that a place? I don't know. I just need to say it because that's what's coming. Can you also take? She's taking me to Lakeside, or like I feel like I'm looking at a lake and I'm standing on the side of it.
Yes.
And I feel as though this is a place where I would have had these really fond memories.
Yes.
And I see fishing also happening over here too.
Yes.
And I also feel Yuma. Hold on. Let me just see. Well, I just need to say lake. Like I'm on the side of the lake. And I also feel as though I need to. This feels like a place we visited multiple times. Would you understand that?
Yes, we used to fish there, and my grandma used to race speedboats.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
She's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
She's
She was
crazy.
always out to have fun, and it was always something that had an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, she's definitely making me feel, and that's what that like eager sort of quality that I can feel from her,
Yes.
to express herself. And I think the big thing she wants to say is like she's good, like she is good, she is happy, she is content. She feels to me so vibrant, and that's what I think she really wants to highlight is her vibrancy, because the end of her life didn't feel that way for her. Would it also make sense that there would have been like 3 or 4 women around her near her passing?
Yes, it would have been me, my aunt, and then two. It was one of the hospice people that were there, but see, we lived in a small town, so she knew everybody, and she was also a judge. So, like, my grandmother was a judge most of my life.
Yeah. And so I feel as though she's highlighting just that time right around her passing. And she's just saying thank you for what you said, or what it was said to her, because she really felt like she could go at that point.
Yes.
So I know that there was
that makes absolute sense, because I was one of the last ones that was in the room with her, and I had come to tell her bye, and I believe she was waiting for me to get there.
Yeah, I'm getting covered in goosebumps right now. Like my whole body just got full body chills. That's what she wants to say to you is thank you. Because she was waiting for you. She was waiting until you said goodbye. And so she's saying thank you for that. Oof, felt that one really strongly. So I know she's really emphasizing that. And she makes me just, I know she's with you all the time. I know that she's around you. But she really just wanted to come forward and just say hi to the both of you and just let you know that she loves you both and she's very proud of you. Just going to see if there's any other things. Does someone either recently, oh no, when is that? I can't tell when that is. She's referring to a car, like a race car. And she's referring to someone either getting rid of something that she had, or we had to get rid of the fast car or something. Can you understand that?
We have her car. It's not a race car. I don't know if that was, or unless she's making a point about the race car that I got rid of.
There's something about a race car that was gotten rid of, is the feeling that I get her. So you can understand.
My husband selling my car. I had a Camaro.
She's joking about like getting rid of it. She's like, "How dare you?" Because she would have enjoyed that. Is the feeling that I get. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave her there with you, with your love and her love, and thank you for letting me work with you.
Thank you so much. Yes, this is so great. I am so glad that she came through.
Yeah, it was cool. She was able to bring through a lot of really, what I think, solid evidence that it was her. So I'm really excited that you spoke up and that you let me read your grandmother, and I hope it was nice for both of you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Thank you for your time. All right. Okay, so Oh, that's awesome, Allie. I'm glad that you had some postcards there. Yeah, so that was a fun one, and a lot of good evidence in that one. The apple one was cute. That was kind of a cute moment. And I don't know that I would ever get a patch. I mean, she probably could have given it to me, but I kept being like, apple. I don't know. Oh my God, honey, can you not lick me, please? Right. So we had a lot of chatting. We had a lot of we had a lovely reading despite every single distraction that was happening. Really happy about that. I'm really big on letting it take its time to unfold. So I took plenty of time to relax, let go, and it paid off, I think, because it was a nice reading. It was good. So thank you, Michelle, for letting me work with you. Apache Lynn. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is they'll use that. They'll start with something, and then if we kind of kept going, potentially she would have given me Lynn or something like that. That would have also been there. Hey, Claudette. So yeah, that was a really fun one, and what a great personality. It was definitely a lovely, strong energy that I could feel from her. But that was fun. I am here every Monday about somewhere between. I try to be start at 7, sometimes a little bit earlier, but today was definitely a later day. But I will be here next week as long as we have Tickety Talks. I'll definitely be on TikTok. But if you're not following me on the other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, please do, because we don't know how long we're going to have. I know we have 75 days right now of a Tickety Talks, so we don't know when that's going to go away. But do give me a follow if you haven't already. If you are going to ever book with me for mediumship development, mentoring, you can do that at mediummichaelmayo.com or the online school that we have, which is called Oak Bridge Institute. Speaking of Oak Bridge Institute, if you want a very affordable reading with to help our advancing students, if you go to oakbridgeinstitute.org, you can sign up with one of our advancing students who need people to practice on. So you'd be really helping us out, and you can do that at oakbridgeinstitute.org. I think it's $35. So very affordable, and yeah, so we'd love that. Positive thinking. Your Foundations 1 course started on 1/11. Is it too late to join? No, you can still join. You can still join. So you just send a message to oakbridgeinstitute.org. So we have a new cohort of students. So I don't think anyone can book with Monet. So it's going to be new people. So yeah, and I think the next time we're doing it is on February 1st, I think it is. Yeah. So not this weekend, but next weekend, where you can get a reading. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there. Oh yeah, like Darren's going to be in it. So book with them so that you can help them learn and grow. They are great. And they are learning, and they're going to be a little nervous, but this is how it works. And this is how they grow. I'm planning on joining Foundations 1 in July when the series starts. That's awesome, Amber. We'd love to have you there. And yeah, so please support our mediums. Can we select a person? Last time it was random. Yeah, just select whoever it is. I don't know if it's up right now. I think it is. I don't know. I have to double check. But definitely will be up within the week if it's not already. Is it already? I'm actually going to look because I have it right here. Oh, it is. Yeah. So you can already. What does that say? J Nanda. Yeah, but you can already book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm missing someone on that list. So yeah, book with our mediums. We would love that. I think that's everything. So we're gonna leave it there for today, just because I still have to make dinner and I'm gonna eat like a shit ton of calories right before bed, which I hate doing. But thanks everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for enduring. For those of you who have stuck with us through that whole time, super fun, and I really enjoyed working with you all today. Thank you, Sunflower. And I know eventually we'll get you into it. Hopefully you got the postcards today, and that is a good reminder that your loved ones are there too. You're so welcome, Michelle. Thanks for working with us, and thank you, everybody. So if you're not following me, follow me so you can join us next week when I do free readings. And other times I kind of just go live anyway. But thank you, everybody. Mwah. Take care. Good to see you too, Heather. Bye. Zach Kerr, huh? Kind of cute. We need to get one more of those. I never ended my live on here. Thank you for whoever told me that. Appreciate you.